This episode is fueled by Mountain Ops, supplements to conquer more and crush your countdowns. Visit mountainops.com for all your supplemental needs. Fuel, recover, repeat. This episode is brought to you by Zircle Optics. No matter where your adventure takes you, the journey looks better through Zircle. Visit zircleoptics.com. Built to perform, designed to disrupt.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Countdown 2 Podcast. I'm your co-host, Drew.
I'm Leighton.
And we're awesome.
And brothers.
And brothers. No, dude, I'm so stoked. Look at where we are at.
This is our playground. We're at A-Basin, Colorado.
A-Basin, Arapahoe Basin, Colorado, baby.
For the Yeti Cycles Gathering, 25th year anniversary.
That's right, exactly. And so we have the awesome opportunity to ride the lift, show where we're going to be riding, talk shop, and dude, I don't know, I'm just so stoked.
Yeah,
like we're here.
And we get to dive into Yeti, what their bloodline, what makes them tick, you know, and who they are behind the curtain. And we're gonna have some of their employees on, their freaks, their customers, what makes them freaks for Yeti, and lots of riding.
100%. And I think that real quick, it's just such an honor to be here. It's an honor to be in this place, this position of being like showing what they're all about. It's humbling for us because we love the brand so much. And then just to be out here representing is awesome. I'm sorry, I'm so distracted by the trails.
It's beautiful.
Hit that.
Oh yeah, because we've never been here before. I've never been to Colorado. This is interesting. We're down there. We were at 10,000 feet. We live at sea level.
Yep.
So we have our own challenges to face.
That's a tech trail.
Technically, this is day one of the gathering, but for us, it's day two. We were up at Yeti Cycles headquarters yesterday.
Yep.
We did their lunch run with their employees and a couple other customers, we learned real quick about elevation and breathing.
It is a thing.
It's a thing. Yeah. Not just hard to breathe, but get oxygen to the blood and to your legs. They'll quit real fast. So.
Thankfully, I started beforehand really digging into drawing blood away from my brain so they can go in my body and perform better.
That's normal.
Wait a minute.
Sweet. Okay. Cool. No, we're a podcast about doing hard things and mental health, and we talk about our stories about how we got through depression and suicidal thoughts and alcoholism, and and we like to have guests on, share their stories. We've had a lot of Yeti ambassadors on, Mountain Ops, one of our sponsors. Zircle, we're sponsored by Zircle now too, Zircle Optics, and so we're really excited to really get to know the people at Yeti and maybe end some misconceptions about who their customers are. Something about DDS, I don't know. Well, who knows?
No, absolutely. Everybody up here is a dentist.
Yeah.
And so
we are now.
Yeah,
we got certified at headquarters as dentists,
and we started extracting teeth.
Yeah, man. So it's a crazy experience. I kind of like
it. No, and their new bike does have a cavity.
Has a what?
Cavity.
It does have a cavity. Yeah,
so
a little.
It tracks.
Yes. Yeah. The new LT, with the getting rid of the Switch Infinity, moving to the Sixfinity. And it's an incredible bike. We rode it in the parking lot.
It was rad.
Incredible. Went down like a little 4-stair. That travel, man.
I would argue if it feels good in the parking lot, it's going to feel amazing on the hill.
That is true.
It's just my take.
That is what they say.
However,
I
got to prove it. I want to prove it.
You want to get it up on there? Up on the mountain? Yeah,
so we are coming up on the end of our ride here, the lift here. So we'll have to make sure our cameraman turns around and is able to see.
So we were just talking about learning a lot of things at Yeti headquarters, and one thing we really learned is just how kind and fun their employees are. They're always up for a good time. They are just
chill.
stoked to meet you, because there's some bikers that aren't cool. and chill.
But they're not here.
They're not here. They don't exist here.
And that's what I love about Yeti too. Is like
they can't handle 10,000 feet.
That's right. What I love about them too is that they have. They're a race bred bike. I mean, the company that they go to all the races. They are top competitors in each race, and they gear their gear for it. But then there's this other side where they got the freaks that buy their stuff, who are totally chill. And I would expect, going to headquarters, I would expect this huge operation, but they're really small.
Yeah, they are.
And like it's intimate.
They're efficient.
In a way. Yeah. And everybody's just chill and inviting. Oh yeah, dude, come on in. And we got to meet the owners yesterday and just all their staff, and it's just been awesome. So like we love the bikes. We've been riding them for years, and so it's rad to get on this side of it where they are just as cool as their bikes.
Yeah. They care so much.
Yeah.
They put so much detail into everything at headquarters too. Style. It's just really a testament to how much work they put into their bikes, and they're so proud, and as they should be. Like they just made podium for racing, and they are ambassadors. They really support that side. They call the ambassadors the yin to their racers yang, which I love, and it's just they appreciate their customer base. Like these aren't cheap bikes,
and they don't really care if you're horrible at riding.
Yeah. Oh man, we were sucking wind trying to climb.
Brutal, man.
Climbed almost 2,000 feet yesterday, and at from 6,000 feet to 8,000 feet, and we were struggling. But on the way down, was chunky, and their bikes that we ride can handle it all.
Now I am looking for a bear, so that's why I'm kind of looking around.
We're high enough, I think.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, shout out again to Arapahoe Basin.
Yeah.
This place is magical.
Yep.
I've been to several different bike parks. This is, in my opinion, right up there. We'll check out the trails today, see how that tracks.
Yeah.
But so far, it's been rad.
Yeah, today we're going to ride here. Tomorrow we're going to ride Kirkland? I don't know.
Keystone.
Let's
try Keystone. It's another beer.
Keystone. Yeah, not the Costco brand.
Yeah.
Oops, I'm sorry.
I see our tent from here.
Oh, wow. Because you got a 10-person tent for 3 people. Yeah,
dude, I'm so stoked on that tent. That thing's massive.
Oh man, but yeah, this place, we've only been here a day, and it just feels so fulfilled. Like if we didn't do anything else, this would be a worthwhile trip. Our producer and I drove from California. We left at 9 p.m. on Tuesday. We picked Drew up in Salt Lake City and then drove the rest of the way. And it's like 25 hours. It was beautiful.
I feel like you guys have driven more than you've actually been in one.
Alive? Oh, yeah, that too. No, just you realize how big the United States is when you start driving it. And
big country.
Oh, and dude, last night we had lightning and thunder and pouring down rain, setting up tents and stuff, but everyone was great mood. It was and it felt like it was going to snow. It was freezing. But everyone's happy. Like we're here for the stoke. Nothing can get us down. So
that's high praise.
Yeah, man.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Now that you say that,
the challenges are coming. Oh my gosh.
Any other shout outs we want to do? This is just a day one, episode 1, or so to speak. So there's gonna be a lot more of us.
Shout out to Mountain Ops. Shout out to Zirkle. Shout out to Teeter Training. These are our sponsors. Shout out to Fox, Raceface.
Dude.
Who else are we missing? Tasco, MTB. We're honored to represent you guys in this spot that believe in our dream of talking about mental health and people that
and the ride's over
and the
more
ride's
to come.
over. More to
please raise your feet.
Come.
Yeah, because we're freaking hungry.
Because
we're here. Toes up, tips up. All right, everybody, welcome back to Countdown 2 Podcast. I'm your co-host, Drew.
I'm Leighton.
And we're brothers.
Yes.
And today we are still on site. Actually, we're not.
Yeti Gathering, Colorado, 25th year anniversary. We're at A-Basin, and the weather's made a drastic change from hot to cold and rainy and lightning and thunder. It's been real fun. So
exactly, but we're moving on. We're keeping on going on with what we're doing here, and we have the awesome privilege of having Gus on our show. And pronounce your last name for me again.
Aramayo.
Aramayo.
Perfect.
Aramayo.
Also in Tennessee, it's Aramayo. That's the easier way to go.
Sweet.
So.
Okay. And those that know you well, we call him Goose because we know him so well. So we have Goose here today. Run us through what you do at Yeti Cycles.
Yeah, I've been a design engineer since 2018 at Yeti. Design team is kind of Stretch. I think you're going to talk to him later on. He was like the design team with Hoog forever. I think he started in like 2008 as an intern, worked his way up. I'll leave some of that for him to talk about. But for a long time, it was him designing bikes. And then we brought on Patrick Russell. I think his title is sustaining engineer. It's really everything engineer. Like that guy is become the backbone and kind of like the showrunner, if you will, for the engineering department. We also, for a while there, we had a couple other folks, but it's been a rough economy lately. So we're down to a few, myself, design engineer, Aaron Duchamp, another design engineer. And then we also have Cameron Piper. He isn't here this weekend, but he's our industrial designer. So pretty much Aaron and I will work on a bike, lay out the skeleton, the points, make sure it's going to work correctly. There's clearance that's going to achieve the handling performance, the kinematic characteristics that we want to have happen. Has the Yeti DNA built into it. And then Piper will skin it and make it look awesome. He's incredibly talented. Stretch, he is the CTO. He is... like Xfinity was his baby. He came up with this idea, and they made the first mule in like 2016. We've been iterating on it ever since. So it's his idea, and he lets us execute it and work out the details and bring it to production. And then Patrick, once we've got he's involved the whole way, making sure that what we're making is going to be meeting all our best practices, be manufacturable, be easy to work on. He definitely has a wealth of knowledge also to make sure it's going to work well as a mountain bike while you're riding, like the rest of us. And then he really is helping push it through to production. So that's kind of how we work as a group.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, my job is taking the the direction that products come up with and making the skeleton so we can go forth and make sure all the sizes are working well, and that we can skin a bike and make it work well, and it's gonna be strong enough and work in the field.
Yeah,
Nice.
no, absolutely. And so now that you've told us how your department works, you told us all of Yeti's secrets,
All the
with
secrets. Yep.
engineering and stuff like that. What did you do before Yeti?
Yeah, I went to school at Iowa State, mechanical engineering. Go Cyclones. Go Cyclones. After that, I went to, I don't know if you can say the company name, but a power sports company in the Midwest. They make snowmobiles, motorcycles, ATVs. So someone can figure that out. I was in charge of motorcycle ride and handling and suspension tuning. So a lot of simulation work out there, a lot of design work. Got to ride a lot of bikes.
Nice.
Those were mainly cruisers. So it was a really cool job. And it was a great way to learn from a lot of very smart people about suspension theory with two wheels.
Yeah.
After that, did a short stint with a tech company in Boulder. That didn't last too long. Great company, just wasn't really the fit that the product didn't really excite me as much as I was hoping it would. But incredible crew out there. Got to learn a whole bunch from that group.
Nice.
And work with some very sharp folks. And then from there, I was already in the Denver land area. So Yeti had an opening, and I got really lucky and got to get the gig.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
Yeah.
It sounds like bikes has always been kind of the core. Like after school, you went to motorsports and motorcycle and suspension,
Yep.
and then Yeti. Why bikes? Like,
right out of college, I actually was working on snowmobiles, but yeah, the thing I was always passionate about was two wheels.
okay,
I was a late bloomer. I always was interested in mountain bikes, but never really got to until my junior year in high school. Grew up in a little town called Oak Ridge, Tennessee, and there was a little think it's more of an XC-ish trail system there. Now we got Windrock and everything down there, but back then it was a little different scene. And I finally got to try and ride when I was a junior, and that just, things clicked.
Nice.
Like, that's what I was always hoping. That was like the rush, the dopamine hit that I'd been looking for my entire life. And it just became my true north. In college, he became my best friend. But my buddy Jason, he introduced me to motorcycles, and I introduced him to mountain bikes. And so that kind of caused that little divergence into the motorized world. Got to dabble in road racing and on motorcycles. Very mediocre dirt biker. Lived in Minnesota, got to ride ice bike. So, I mean, motorcycles were always, two wheels.
Yeah.
Always rode mountain bikes. Went to Iowa State, took a small hiatus because there isn't too much mountain biking in beautiful state of Iowa. But
The cornfields.
in the cornfields, we had just north of campus, there was the quarry, and that's about it. But yeah, once I moved to Minneapolis, got back into the scene, got into fat biking.
Oh, nice.
And it just became, that's where the me time was.
Yeah.
That's where you go to think about stuff on the uphill and tune the world out in the downhill. So,
Yeah, absolutely. Solitude.
Solitude.
Yeah.
The closest you get to your mind being silent.
Yes.
That's something I heard recently about soccer, but it definitely applies. That's just the outlet that appealed to me.
Makes sense.
Definitely.
So yeah, the dream was always working on bikes. Never really think it's going to happen. You're like, that'd be great.
Right.
I'm not going to get to do that. But I got really lucky a few times in my career. So yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, we have the new Yeti LT behind us, which is your bike.
Yep.
And you had a big role in such a big bike, which is great.
Yeah.
Do you have was what you were saying earlier about the skeletal part of the bike, designing the bikes, was that for this?
Yeah, I definitely started on that. The LT is pretty cool. If you've probably seen the literature, a big thing about this bike is how long the back end is and how much we vary the rear center on these bikes. And we reuse a lot of the same components. There's two different chain stays and seat stays, the two carbon bits on the rear suspension. There's two different ones of those. One set we use on a small medium, and then we have such a big jump in sizes that we actually have to go to a second set of carbon for the back end for the large and extra large. But all the linkage, all that's the same. And there was a pretty cool challenge figuring out how to make the suspension be optimized for riders of each size. Across the size line, reusing all that linkage. So that was a pretty cool, unique challenge on this project. Our previous family of bikes varied the chainstay length or the rear center by only 2 millimeters per size.
Yeah.
And I think we're well over that on these bikes. And the whole idea is it just improves the weight balance. So it's more consistent from size to size. So the riding experience is better optimized for sure especially on the bigger frames. So I don't know if you guys got a chance to ride one of these yet.
No,
Through a
that's our
parking
next
lot.
question.
Let's hang out tomorrow.
That was so sweet.
I like this
I
guy.
don't know what's going to happen today. I don't know how motivated I am to go find out.
no,
Yeah.
exactly.
Us too. No
But
way.
we're going to have some good dirt tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we are. Yes.
Awesome. What a gift.
Yeah,
Exactly.
absolutely. The guys were saying this morning that went on early for a ride. They're like, it was very dry. So
We
this
needed
is-
this. Yeah.
absolutely.
You haven't been in town long. You rode Apex yesterday. You
Yep.
saw the sand boxes that people are riding on. So
Right.
yeah, you know that we needed this. So it's going to pay off in the morning
Yeah,
for sure.
we had a blast on Apex too. Down Apex.
Downhill, yeah.
Yeah.
Fill with
Uh,
the elevation. Was,
We were feeling that thing called elevation.
yeah,
Yep.
altitude.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So I mean, it sounds like we were talking a little bit before. Yesterday we were talking about just your role and what you do and stuff like that. But Yeti to you seems to be more than just a job. Seems to be more of a family type setting where you invest in and get invested into. You get the nicknames, all that stuff like that. But you also get to work on cool shit.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is evident of that. What does it mean to you to have this in production, something that you had such a key, you and your team had a key impact in? Is there a pride thing in there? Is it, I mean, in a good way? Is there
Entirely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. what's the saying? There's blood in the soup. Like we definitely bust our humps to to make sure that we're putting out the best product we can. And I think we stand behind it. And like, if there's a version of like the best bike out there, in our mind's eye, it better be what we're making. And I think we're all really proud. Like the last week, for those who don't know, whenever they're watching this, like we released this bike on Tuesday, like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
And that is a very special day around the company. Like as soon as the embargo lifts, you just walk through and everyone's just glued to the computers, like catching up on the articles. What'd they say?
Yeah,
that's true. I don't know about that.
Like, who specifically? We'll call them out if they say something wrong.
Okay, we'll do an after dark. And
okay, cool.
Go through review by review.
Sounds good. We're in.
Which ones people should ignore? No. It's all been pretty positive.
Well, you got a lot riding on it too, because this is not just a, I mean, this is a bike that any of the commoners can buy, like us, but also this is your race bike. This is something you're going on the circuit with, and so, I mean, there's a lot riding literally on this.
The race team has been on it for a bit already. This right behind us, this is what we call a riding sample. It's one of the first carbon frames out of the mold for this bike that's been tested and proven to be passing our requirements to go to production. So we stand behind it. We believe it's strong enough for whatever people are going to throw at it for the type of bike it is. So I've been riding this thing for a while, at least since the winter.
Okay.
And
have you had to cover it up at all when you're at certain areas?
We do some goofy little camouflage stuff around. But Golden's full of very fit enthusiasts, so I've definitely been passed on Apex, and a couple of people have been like,
"So what's that?
It's not hell.
That's a 650 pedal. What's going on there?" And you're like, "No hablo español." Yeah. Because he said it, and you're like, "Just get out of there." Do what you can. But yeah, it's been really cool riding this. Like you said about the family thing, like I invited the entire engineering department to my wedding. Like we're genuinely close. We spend way too much time together in and out of the office. But it also allows us to communicate a lot and be blunt with each other and call out good and bad ideas. So yeah, it's definitely a blast, and I really hope that the product reflects the culture that we got in Golden right now.
Yeah,
because it is a unique thing. Yeah. I've had enough internships in the industry and worked at enough other places to know that like this is the kind of place that has the relationships and the candor that people are striving to achieve.
Yeah.
That people are trying to foster in their companies. When I first interviewed, I thought it was super bro-ish and it kind of turned me off, but no, it's all very legit. Like it's great guys, and it's a good family.
Would you say that a lot of, or can you contribute your guys' success to a lot of that smaller company mentality, bro-ishness in a sense? I mean, because as you get larger in a company, you start losing some of that genuine connection pieces.
It's hard to maintain it. It gets diluted, and I mean, just
the bottom line changes.
Yeah, I've been at 1,000+ people companies, and you got your corporate will roll out their slogans or their
family,
their true north for the month.
Yeah.
We're race bred. We've been the same. We've been hammering on the same ideas. We're race bred. We are no missed riding days. We are high end. We believe in it. Everyone believes in it. And it's not just the engineering team. A cool thing is when I started, I had to work a day or two in the assembly area. So, I'm
see
not
how
a
it works.
computer in sight, trying not to cross-thread anything, trying not to break anyone's bike. But the cool thing about that is you get to work with guys who you will interface with later on, but you're not working day to day with them for hours. And it's apparent that like everyone in the company is just dedicated and has a lot of pride in what they're doing. Like they all want to make the best possible thing. They're all so stoked to be there. they're all thrilled to like have their dream job and be in the door. And that's everyone. That's everyone in the warehouse and shipping, everyone in the sales departments and the administration side. No one's just punching the time clock out there.
Yeah.
And that's what I think. That's really what I think contributes to the brand that we see today and the bikes that we're seeing today. Like, yeah, it's just a solid crew.
Yeah, we love it. Like riding the lunch ride with you guys yesterday and having burgers after and hanging out. We saw how close everyone is and friendly and like but you guys aren't a clique. You're not closed off. You're welcoming. You're
Very
like
approachable.
you're yeah, you we had Justin Ryder on and he was like, you like bikes? I like bikes. Are we best friends? Yeah. It's just kind of we like riding bikes and making life fun, and
Absolutely.
so it's so apparent and at Yeti that it's so cool, and just that smallness really it's so real. Like it adds to that. So,
and it's so refreshing also on our end. I don't know if you guys knew this, but a lot of people at that ride yesterday, they weren't even coming to gathering. People were coming up from the Springs, like hour-plus drives just to come up and ride at Yeti at lunch and then go back home.
Yeah.
Like, it's so refreshing to remember, like, the customers that we're building this stuff for.
Yeah.
It is truly passion.
Culture.
Like, the comments section can get pretty snarky and cynical, so it's always refreshing to like interface as much as we can with people.
Yeah. Well, and that's what we wanted to do, is just show who you guys are.
Yeah.
Outside of the snarky, not that you guys are making the snarky comments, but like, I don't know, it drives me nuts what some people say about Yeti sometimes. It's just like, no, this is who Yeti is, and it's Gus.
We'll take it.
It is Gus.
It is Gus.
It's all Gus. Oh, Gus.
Let's hope not.
You talked about, when we were talking earlier, you were talking about mental health and riding.
Yeah.
Is there something you have gone through in life that was difficult, mental health wise or anything? And did bikes have anything to do to help with that?
I mean, I haven't gone deep into the countdown to universe yet, but from what I've seen, like there's some big stories out there, and I am fortunate not to have one of those.
That's good. That's great.
Like, I'm a lucky guy in that aspect for sure.
Can you make one up?
I can make one up.
Content's sake. I'm just messing
Pleasure some
The
movie.
year was.
Oh, we're getting storyboards. I love it.
But I was thinking about it, and it goes back to like that first ride in high school. I forget what podcast it was. It was definitely a podcast. But I heard a theory once that like, you at your heart, you are who you were when you graduate high school for the rest of your life.
Oh boy. I'm sorry. Continue on.
Yeah. Well, we can disagree. I agree with that.
No, I don't disagree. It scared me because I
it's not
know
what we
how I
wanna-
was in high school.
It's not what we want to hear, but like all the insecurities you got, the things you worry about, your neuroticisms, like I think for me that's very true. But that's also why I'm really glad that like two things happened at the end of high school for me. One was physics class. I'm a nerd. We can talk about this. Like finally seeing how we can apply all the stuff we've learned in school to the world, and then start manipulating the world and make cool stuff. That was critical, and that really helped me get through. Well, that inspired a lot of my career. But beyond that, also was mountain biking. At that point, I wasn't really good at any sports or anything like that. I went to a really good high school. Was not near top in my class. We won't talk about grades I got in math or anything like that for my own career's sake. But mountain biking also made stuff click. That became the place I could go to. I instantly found this place I could go to clear my head, to not care what anyone else thought.
Have
And
fun.
there's so many small wins.
Yeah.
It could just be that one hill over there. It could be that one race that you've been training for a year. Or it could be the bike you're designing. I've just got to put so much effort into this thing that sadly has become too much of my personality. But it's given me a confidence I guess I didn't have before in life. And yeah, I think that's really it. Let's go
Yeah.
confidence
And
as
that's
far as
enough.
mental health.
So what I'm taking away from this, though, is that you are one of the lead designers, engineers at Yeti. You built this bike up behind us here, and you're not good at math. So
Great calculator. Great calculator.
if we can really trust the bike.
We can cut this, right?
Yeah. No, what I'm hearing though is that I don't know, you didn't have to be some, I mean, forgive me, but like some Harvard engineer. What, I don't even know if they have an engineering department, but
Best friend in high school went to Harvard.
did he? Yeah.
I went to Iowa State.
Did
Yeah.
your best? Yeah, but did
So-
your best friend be part of designing one of the best bikes in the world? You know?
No, but he rides an SB 130 now. So
Okay.
that's
Sick.
Cool.
There you
That's
go.
sweet.
See, he's following your footsteps.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
you know,
Good
but
job,
it's just
Lee.
to show. It's just to show the passion and love for something you have.
Yeah.
You know, that can take you a long way over math. You know, or,
Absolutely.
So
like it gives it for me. It gave me direction. It
Yeah.
gave me something to work towards.
Yeah.
a countdown,
And
as you say.
I got better at math once
You
I,
know-
I had purpose.
I didn't mean for math to be such a big piece of this conversation, but
I was bad at trig. I'm looking at the camera. I'm serious. Bad at trig. I killed calculus.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
there we
Nice
go.
work.
By the
Nice
way, the
work.
camera's not on.
Oh,
Joking.
just for show. That's security right there. That's just
Exactly.
CCT.
No, I love it, and I love and connect in the pieces of like I grew up trying to do sports, trying all the ball sports.
Yep.
When I got into high school, I got into mountain biking, and it just clicked. It was just like, this is my passion.
Yep.
I remember picking up my first hardtail on layaway, paid
Yep.
good money. It was $800, which was huge back then.
Same here.
Yeah, right. What?
GT backwoods.
Shut up! I bought a GT hardtail
Yeah.
back then.
I still got mine.
Triple triangle. I wish I still had mine.
Oh, it's a great bar hopper.
Yeah, yeah, right.
It's not. on
But
the
back
trail
then it
anymore.
was awesome. I mean, it
Oh.
was like top notch.
It's
Yeah,
rocket
cutting
ship.
edge, and it was just you felt alive.
Yep.
You know, so I get that piece for sure, and I love how you've been able to turn that into a passion and a paid gig that actually sustains you. I mean,
You
because
need
there's a
both.
lot of people that have the passion and drive, but it's a hard living in so many different areas, and you're hustling. So stoked to see you at this level and making a huge impact on the mountain bike world in such a cool brand.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's being able to be on a team also like that is getting to work on cool products is one thing, but also just getting to feel like you're part of that team finally.
Yeah.
Didn't have it in ball sports, you know. You
Yep. No.
tried your butt off and never really made it, but having more fun now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
I love that.
Yeah, because I mean, at our age, playing ball sports is not. You know, it's a little harder.
It's
But
harder.
mountain
It's
biking-
more fun to me now.
Yeah. Is it good? That's
think-
good.
I think like because I was always stressed that I wasn't very good at that stuff back then.
Mhm.
Parents weren't thrilled I missed tryouts and whatnot. I don't know, like now knowing that I have mountain biking to always fall back on and enjoy, and gives you that confidence again.
Yeah.
I think every time I've touched ball sports now, I've had a ton more fun now.
Okay.
Good.
Like,
Nice.
Yeah.
Good. That's
I don't know
great.
if that's been your experience.
Yeah.
or-
No, I just stay away from ball sports.
That's probably a smarter thing.
Sticking
Yeah.
to
As
two
far as-
wheels, and that's good for me. So
Fair.
Well, it's just to show how simple biking can be. It's just making us as adults making life fun. You know,
Yeah.
they're bikes are expensive, but
Yep.
the outcome, it's so worth the expense because like you get to go out every weekend, mostly for free, to go ride, and you can ride all day long, all weekend long, and you're just making the you shut out the hard things in life.
Yep.
You focus on you having fun, the confidence to where like, oh, dude, I did that crazy tech climb I've always wanted to do.
Yep.
Traveling. This bikes have brought us here to A-Basin and meeting you. Yeah, buy a bike. You know, buy a Yeti. I'm so sorry.
I mean, find your thing.
Find your
I'm
thing,
sure meditation can also maybe give you that peace of mind.
Nope.
This seems like more fun to me,
Yeah.
but hey, everyone find.
Everyone
Right,
has their thing, as
exactly.
long as it works.
I
Yeah.
think the biggest thing is just finding the thing that makes the world work and makes sense to you. Finding the place that you can go to. Shut everything else off, even if it is working on bikes still. Shut everything else off. Clear your mind and go back at it, and you'll usually be way ahead of where you were when you were frustrated before you went on a ride.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah.
We definitely our spouses have well, we've talked about this a lot, where it's like you need to go on a bike ride.
Yeah.
Like, get out.
Yeah.
It's like you're right.
Oh, you'll like during mud season, there'll definitely be days awful to be around. Just talking to my wife and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't ridden in like 4 or 5 days now. I'll leave you alone. I'm gonna go somewhere."
Yeah. I got
That's legit.
lucky to where my fiance, she rides, and now she's like, let's go ride. And I'm like,
Nice.
yes. Okay. Not mostly just for stoke, but versus my attitude, but
That's awesome.
it's great.
My wife's definitely, no, you need to go by yourself.
You need to leave me
Get out-
alone and
get
go
out
fix
of the woods,
yourself.
yeah,
With all the
exactly.
love.
No, we have couples rides, and then there's other times it's like you just go do that
Yeah.
on your own.
Yeah.
Which is good. It's good stuff.
It is
So,
For sure.
Well, cool.
anything else on your?
I'm good.
Anything burning on your side?
Stoked you guys are out here. Welcome to Gathering.
Thank you,
yeah,
man.
thank you.
Yeah.
This is our first, and it's
Hopefully not the last.
Nope.
oh gosh, no, we have plans already for next year, for sure.
Lots
So
of plans.
I mean, it's only Friday afternoon. It's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be
Yeah.
a fun weekend.
yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely. So, well, thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Thank you for your expertise put into awesome stuff.
Hey,
Your passion.
Yeah, definitely passion and I don't know, just I think your health mentally is also a big piece in it as well. That makes a big difference. So, yeah, that's all I've got.
I'm good.
Thanks
Yeah.
again,
Thank you, sir.
thanks for having me, guys.
Appreciate you.
and we'll see you on the trail.
Yes.
Absolutely.